Cold Steel Gothic Mace. Cold Steel Gothic Mace presents medieval striking authority through a modern, purpose-built design that favors strength, balance, and presence. Molded from high-impact polypropylene, the mace is built as a single solid piece, eliminating weak points while offering durability that resists weather, cracking, and deformation. The flanged head channels force efficiently, concentrating impact while reinforcing the unmistakable Gothic profile that gives the weapon its commanding character. At roughly 26 inches in length, the mace provides reach and leverage without feeling unwieldy. The shaft features subtle texturing to improve grip security, while the reinforced head maintains structural integrity under repeated stress. Unlike decorative replicas, this design emphasizes functional mass and balance, giving it a grounded, deliberate feel in hand. The Cold Steel Gothic Mace stands as a modern interpretation of a historical impact weapon, built for those who appreciate unapologetic strength, durable materials, and a design language rooted in authority rather than subtlety. Streetwise Barbarian 19-inch light emitting diode stun gun baton. The moment it activates, this baton projects authority through reach, visibility, and electrical deterrence built into a single rigid form. The reinforced 19-inch shaft establishes a clear distance buffer, keeping hands and torso safely away from a threat while maintaining strong leverage and control. Integrated into the body is a high-output electrical stun system designed to cause immediate neuromuscular disruption on contact. Along the striking end, visible electrical arcing creates an unmistakable crackle that often deters confrontation before physical contact occurs. Paired with the stun system is a bright light-emitting diode flashlight that delivers clear white illumination for indoor spaces, hallways, and outdoor environments, supporting threat identification in low light. Even without electrical discharge, the Barbarian functions as a solid impact baton. Its durable internal structure resists bending and breakage, allowing it to serve as a physical control tool when necessary. Power comes from a rechargeable internal battery, eliminating disposable components and keeping the unit ready with simple plug-in charging. Cold Steel Rajah II. This folding blade sits in the rare space between pocket knife and compact chopping weapon, engineered to handle forces that overwhelm conventional folders. Inspired by the traditional kukri profile, the forward curved blade shifts mass towards the tip, turning each swing into a leverage-driven cut that amplifies impact rather than relying on speed alone. The blade is forged from high-performance steel chosen for toughness and long-term edge retention, allowing it to endure repeated hard use without rolling, chipping, or snapping under stress. Anchoring the design is Cold Steel's Triad lock system, a reinforced locking architecture that redirects shock into the frame instead of the lock face. This dramatically increases load resistance during heavy cuts and chopping motions, giving the knife structural confidence uncommon in a folding format. Despite its substantial blade presence, the handle is carefully contoured for secure retention, offering strong grip indexing, leverage, and stability during controlled cuts or full swings. Deployment is fast and deliberate, moving from pocket carry to full cutting reach in a single decisive motion. Cressy Apache Speargun. The Cressy Apache Speargun delivers clean, precise performance for close-range underwater hunting, excelling in tight spots like holes, rocks, reefs, and shallow waters. Built with a rigid, corrosion-resistant anodized aluminum barrel, 1-inch diameter, it offers excellent balance, minimal flex under tension, and superior accuracy without unnecessary bulk. This entry-level favorite, perfect for beginners or as a reliable backup gun, features a closed-track muzzle for easier loading and straighter shaft travel, paired with a single 0.5-inch, 13mm, circular natural latex power band and stainless steel articulated wishbone. It comes standard with a 0.2 6-inch, 6.5mm stainless steel Tahitian-style shaft with flopper barb and dual notches, allowing easy addition of a second band for extra power. The ergonomic grip includes soft rubber coating, sternal support for comfortable chest loading, a special angle design for instinctive aiming, trigger safety, and line release. Available in lengths from 14 inches, 35 centimeters, up to 30 inches, 75 centimeters, with effective ranges of 10 to 13 feet depending on size, the Apache combines decades of Cressy expertise into a maneuverable, dependable tool focused on quiet efficiency and consistent results. M48 Tactical War Hammer. M48 Tactical War Hammer is built around the same armor-breaking logic that defined medieval battlefield tools, refined with modern metallurgy to turn concentrated mass into decisive stopping force. The hardened steel head uses a dual-purpose design, featuring a squared hammer face for crushing blunt impact and a rear piercing spike that channels energy into a single point for deep penetration through dense material. This geometry removes the need for precise edge alignment, keeping each strike effective even when angles are imperfect under stress. The handle is constructed from fiberglass reinforced nylon, engineered to absorb shock while resisting moisture, temperature swings, and long-term environmental damage. This structure maintains integrity through repeated full power swings while reducing vibration transfer to the hands. Balance is biased forward, converting controlled effort into heavy terminal force rather than relying on speed alone. Extended reach provides a clear distance advantage, allowing controlled engagement without closing into grappling range. A textured grip surface improves retention during sweat or rain, supporting confident handling in demanding conditions. Salt Supply S1 Pepper Spray Gun. Salt Supply S1 transforms distance into control by delivering chemical defense with a level of precision and reach that handheld sprays cannot achieve. Powered by replaceable carbon dioxide cartridges, this launcher fires 68 caliber solid projectiles, filled with a proprietary powdered irritant blend engineered to disperse instantly on impact. Instead of a narrow liquid stream, each round ruptures into a wide airborne cloud, attacking the eyes, nose, and lungs simultaneously. Vision disruption and breathing difficulty occur within seconds, creating immediate space to disengage. Effective range extends far beyond traditional spray distance, allowing controlled engagement across a room, down a hallway, or through open outdoor areas while maintaining physical separation. The rigid pistol-style frame supports stable, two-handed aiming under stress, improving shot placement compared to aerosol canisters. An internal magazine holds multiple rounds, enabling rapid follow-up shots without the delay of reloading after each discharge. The system operates without gunpowder, relying solely on sealed gas propulsion for consistent performance and simplified maintenance. Cold Steel Leatherneck SF. Cold Steel Leatherneck SF is engineered for structural strength and unwavering reliability when encounters collapse into close contact. The long clip point blade is forged from high-toughness tool steel, selected to hold a working edge through heavy use while resisting chipping or catastrophic failure under stress. A full-length tang runs through the entire handle, locking the blade into a rigid core that prevents flex, twist, or separation on impact. The grip is deeply textured and contoured to remain secure in wet, muddy, or unstable conditions, while the double guard forms a physical stop that protects the hand from riding forward during forceful thrusts. Blade geometry favors deep penetration and controlled cutting without unnecessary bulk, keeping balance centered for fast, confident handling. At the rear, a reinforced steel pommel adds both striking capability and structural counterweight, improving control during rapid transitions. The knife is paired with a durable sheath designed for secure retention and dependable carry in demanding environments. Cold Steel Tactical Katana Machete. The Cold Steel Tactical Machete blends classic Japanese katana aesthetics with rugged modern utility, delivering exceptional reach, balance, and cutting authority in a no-nonsense package. Its deeply curved 24-inch blade, crafted from tough 1055 carbon steel with a black baked-on anti-rust matte finish, provides sword-like slashing and chopping performance while standing up to heavy abuse. Full tang construction extends through a solid steel guard for added hand protection, flowing into a 12.25-inch injection molded polypropylene handle that mimics traditional cord-wrapped suka with fuchi and kashira details, yet uses durable, low-maintenance materials that won't rot, shrink, or warp. At 36.25 inches overall and weighing about 2.2 pounds, it's perfectly balanced for powerful two-handed swings or controlled one-handed use. Umarex AirSaber PCP Arrow Rifle. Umarex AirSaber PCP Arrow Rifle is a pre-charged pneumatic arrow rifle that reshapes archery by replacing strings and limbs with controlled air power. Instead of chasing speed alone, the system emphasizes straight tracking, consistent launch behavior, and repeatable accuracy through a rigid, engineered platform that feels deliberate and modern. At its core is an onboard air reservoir rated for 4,500 pounds per square inch, supplying clean, regulated power to drive full-length arrows at speeds reaching approximately 450 feet per second. That energy translates into deep penetration and stable flight without the vibration, limb noise, or timing sensitivity of traditional bows. The straight-through barrel design keeps arrows aligned from release to exit, supporting accuracy shot after shot. The platform accepts standard arrows with field points or broadheads, expanding versatility for practice and hunting applications. A full-length top rail supports optics for precise aiming, while the rifle-style stock and ergonomic grip promote familiar handling and steady control. Balance is centered to reduce fatigue, and operation remains quiet compared to string-driven systems. With no cams, no strings, and minimal moving parts, reliability stays high and maintenance stays low. PepperBall LifeLite Launcher. At first glance, it passes as a rugged tactical flashlight, but the engineering inside tells a very different story. This compact handheld unit integrates a carbon dioxide-powered launcher into a reinforced housing, purpose-built for distance-based personal defense without lethal force. Chambered for .68 caliber PepperBall projectiles, the system carries multiple rounds that burst on impact and disperse a fine powdered pepper irritant. The result is an immediate airborne cloud that disrupts vision, breathing, and motor control, creating space and time to escape rather than escalate. Projectiles exit the barrel at approximately 270 feet per second, extending effective reach well beyond arm's length and typical close contact threats. The LifeLite also functions as a true illumination tool. A high-output light-emitting diode beam provides strong area lighting for threat identification, while an integrated laser sight supports fast, intuitive aiming under stress. The launcher operates without gunpowder, relying instead on sealed carbon dioxide propulsion and a simple internal pressure system that keeps the unit ready with minimal maintenance. Built for real-world carry, the body is impact-resistant and ergonomically shaped for one-handed use, with straightforward controls designed to be intuitive even in high-stress situations. CRKT Freya Axe. This design pulls straight from ancient battlefield geometry and refines it with modern materials, creating a compact axe focused on control, leverage, and structural damage rather than flashy speed. The defining bearded blade profile drops the cutting edge downward, allowing it to hook, trap, or pull objects while keeping full cutting contact through the swing. The axe head is forged from high carbon steel, chosen for strong edge retention and resistance to deformation during repeated impacts against wood and hard surfaces. A dark protective coating helps slow corrosion and cuts visual reflection in low light, keeping the tool discreet and durable in harsh conditions. The hickory wood handle plays a critical role in how the Freya performs. Natural wood fibers absorb shock more effectively than metal or polymer, reducing hand fatigue and preserving control during full-force strikes. Weight distribution is carefully balanced to support both powerful chopping and close-range manipulation, making the axe feel deliberate and stable rather than top-heavy. Cold Steel Brooklyn Smasher. Cold Steel Brooklyn Smasher is a no-nonsense impact weapon built purely for control, intimidation, and raw striking authority. Formed from solid, high-impact polypropylene, this full-length bat is engineered to withstand extreme abuse without cracking, warping, or splintering, outperforming traditional wood or aluminum designs. The weighted barrel concentrates mass at the striking end, delivering decisive blunt force with minimal swing effort. A textured handle enhances grip retention during fast movement or high-stress situations, maintaining control even with sweat or moisture present. One-piece construction eliminates structural weak points entirely, ensuring consistent performance strike after strike. Weather resistance allows reliable use in rain, heat, or cold without degradation, corrosion, or maintenance concerns. With no moving parts, no power source, and no mechanical failure points, the Brooklyn Smasher remains permanently ready. Favored for home defense, vehicle carry, and training, the cold steel Brooklyn Smasher delivers simple, repeatable impact power through durability, balance, and uncompromising structural strength. Byrna SD Kinetic Launcher. Byrna SD Kinetic Launcher is a carbon dioxide-powered, non-lethal personal defense system engineered to deliver control, distance, and deterrence without crossing into lethal force. Designed as the refined successor to the Byrna HD, this model improves ergonomics, handling balance, and overall reliability, while keeping operation intuitive and familiar. Chambered for .68 caliber projectiles, the launcher fires at an average velocity between 280 and 300 feet per second, delivering consistent kinetic energy for effective threat interruption. Accuracy is maintained out to approximately 60 feet, providing meaningful standoff distance well beyond traditional pepper spray or contact-based defensive tools. The system operates on standard 8-gram carbon dioxide cartridges, with each cartridge supporting roughly 20 to 22 shots under normal conditions. A detachable 5-round magazine allows quick reloads and controlled follow-up shots, while the streamlined handgun-style frame supports natural aiming and steady control under stress. The launcher is compatible with both kinetic impact rounds and chemical irritant projectiles, allowing flexible response depending on the situation. Operation remains gunpowder-free, relying entirely on sealed gas propulsion for clean performance and reduced maintenance. IMALENT MS-18. The IMALENT MS-18 commands absolute dominance over darkness as the world's brightest production handheld flashlight, unleashing a staggering 100,000 lumens from its array of 18 Cree XHP 70.2 LEDs. This aerospace-grade aluminum beast, built tough with hard anodized finish and IP56 water resistance. Advanced active cooling, featuring dual low-noise fans and a heat pipe radiator with liquid assistance, kicks in automatically above 22,000 lumens to sustain extreme output, while an OLED display provides real-time info on brightness, voltage, and fan status. Turbo mode blasts full power for about 60 seconds before stepping down to 25,000 lumens for safety, delivering a massive flood beam that throws up to 4,429 feet. Cold Steel Boar Spear. The Cold Steel Boar Spear brings back a classic Renaissance-era hunting design with tough modern materials built for serious reach, deep penetration, and raw stopping power against dangerous game. Its broad, leaf-shaped head, cold-forged from medium carbon SK5 steel and heat-treated to a flexible spring temper, features dual sharp cutting edges, a thick central reinforcing rib for stiffness, and sturdy integral cross quillins to prevent over-penetration while allowing easy withdrawal. Measuring about 82 inches overall, with an 18.5-inch blackened head that's roughly 3 inches wide at the base, it's mounted on a premium straight-grained American ashwood shaft for strength and balance. The whole spear weighs in at 4.25 pounds, heavy enough for authoritative thrusts yet manageable for extended carry, and includes a durable secure X sheath for safe transport. M48 Tactical Tomahawk. The M48 Tactical Tomahawk from United Cutlery blends modern tactical design with the timeless authority of a classic hawk. Its forward-weighted, precision-cast 2CR13 stainless steel head delivers controlled, powerful impact, featuring a wide 3 7/8-inch upswept axe blade for heavy chopping, slashing, and cutting, paired with a sharp, piercing spike on the reverse for breaching and hooking. At 15 inches overall, with an 8-inch head secured by 3 heavy-duty bolts to a virtually indestructible nylon-reinforced fiberglass handle, this lightweight tool, around 1 pound 8 ounces, can be carried all day without fatigue. The textured grip ensures secure handling in any conditions, while the included black nylon belt sheath keeps it ready for action. Built for rugged utility and uncompromising performance, the M48 stands out as a deliberate, dominant choice for survival, outdoor tasks, or tactical needs. Pure function with an aggressive edge.